Ladies and gentlemen, we delve into market dynamics, NIO 4.36% dip, and the potential impact of the upcoming bond market. I'm going to explain what's happening in NIO today. I'm going to tell you that tomorrow is an important day for the market, so it could be crucial. Today was Columbus Day, but the stock market was open while the bond market was closed. This is why the reaction when the bond market opens tomorrow could be significant. I will discuss today's market movements and what's happening with NIO, and I'll also tell you what events to watch for tomorrow. Let's talk about the market now. NIO market was down by approximately 4.36% today, which means it was relatively weak. But the question is, can NIO go up from here? So far, there are no clear signs of a bounce. There's also a risk of further decline because it looks like a head and shoulders pattern. So there might be more downside to come. It seems like it's not over yet, but this also depends on what happens tomorrow, which is why tomorrow will be a very important day. Now let's talk about the bond market. Today, the bond market was closed, but the stock market was open, despite it being Columbus Day. This is why we might see a significant reaction when the bond market opens tomorrow. By looking at this, we can understand what might happen tomorrow. But before that, let's discuss some news that could impact the market tomorrow. Tomorrow, the market is set to open at its regular time, and alongside it, we'll have a speech from the FED representative, Bosick. I don't anticipate that Bosick or any other FED speaker will create excessive volatility, but there might be some mild fluctuations. This is because we also have wholesale inventories data coming in, along with consumer inflationary expectations data. We'll have to observe whether this data indeed creates any significant volatility, which is crucial. Then we'll examine the kind of reactions it triggers, and as the day progresses, we have a few more FED speakers lined up. Today, Waller is scheduled to give a speech. We'll see what impact that has. However, it's often the case that the most important data is released between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Time, right after the market opens. Now, turning our attention to NIO, the company has successfully completed 30 million global battery swaps, showcasing their durability, technology, and operational success. I'm keen to see how this trend continues over time. Deutsche Bank has assigned a buy rating to NIO, which they've maintained. The price-to-price ratio remains relatively stable, with no significant changes. When it comes to seasonality, NIO tends to be green for approximately 55% of the time, and within each trading day, we often see more green during the 2nd and 7th hours. Apart from this, there's nothing particularly noteworthy. Based on the remaining data, NIO volume was actually somewhat below the average, at around 40 million, which means it wasn't very high, but it also wasn't very low. It was somewhere in between. Now, let's see how NIO is looking now, my friend. When I was talking about it, there was a sell-off going on, and as of now, there's no sign of it ending, and there's also a possibility of it going even lower. At this moment, the daily chart also appears a bit flat. In NIO case, there's a lot of support in the $8 range. I can see it dropping to around $7.93 to $8. Then it will try to attract some buyers there, or maybe it will go a bit lower before attempting to bounce back. So for tomorrow, all I want to say is that we have some very important things coming up in the bonds market. The bonds market will open for the first time after the Israeli news, as it was closed today, with only equities trading. If the bonds market opens, it could be a cause for even more volatility, and if it has a significant impact on yields, it could create even more volatility. I cannot say for sure how the market will open, or whether we will see further increases in yields or a different scenario. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.